Oh, yes. I thought he was going to join us. I don't know what happened to him. God bless you, my child. Would you... No, okay, that would be mine, please. All right. Mrs. Callier, what are you doing here? I was actually looking for you ladies. Oh. Well, I think you know where to find us. Mr. Vanderbeek told me. Oh, yes. Well, we do what we can to try and ease the suffering of these poor souls. It is the Christian thing to do. Yes, just do wish that the Reverend were here with us. What was it you want to see us about? I was wondering if you needed any help. Oh, yes, that'd be greatly appreciated. The more we have, the better it would be. Let's go right this way next. Yes, let's see.
It's you. Remember, you only have 3 days left.
Jack. Better go with me. I'll deal with whoever wants you.
Why don't I just show you the sailor?
The second gulp is always
always easier.
You understand it. I'll pay no more than $10 per Start getting more than a week that don't usually work with flesh and after, not corruption.
Have I ever delivered shabby goods?
Just sure we understand each other.
Oh, we do, good doctor, we do.
Make sure that no one sees you.
They ain't yet. I know my job.
Tonight.
Tonight. It would be easier and safer to kill one of the tenants. Half the people who live at your brewery don't care whether they live or die.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Suit yourself.
You've never murdered for me, have you?
Come, doctor. Is this the face of a murderer?
torn down.
It's private property.
Private property or not, this tenement house is a disgrace and mockery of everything decent.
They say murders are committed here. One a day is my guess. Do you catch the murders? Oh, it has happened. How many people live here? No one knows. Over 100 rooms, 5 stories high. Scum of humanity. There's never been a census. White and black, Indian and Dutchman, Italian and Scot. They're the same here at the old brewery.
Half the crimes in New York emanate from this tenement house.
I would guess more.
Then do something, Inspector. You're the police.
We do what we can. My men never enter the building unless there are 20 or more in a raiding party. That bad? Worse. Within these walls is represented every crime and vice known to man. The walls fairly shake from delirium tremens. Children are born here who never live to see the sun.
And what of their mothers? Harlots?
Most.
Say, instead they're lacking in chastity.
Is there starvation?
For some, insanity for others. Last week, a tenant crazed by disgrace drank 3 ounces of carbolic acid. Lived less than a minute. Suicides are common. I myself found a woman with her head in a barrel of water. Wednesday it was. The tenants are not kind to one another. They're full of violence. City. Most of the tenants don't dare leave the building during the day.
Why is that?
The neighbors throw things at them.
They leave only at night?
The lower floors are honeycombed with tunnels. They enter and leave that way.
Like rats.
You make them sound less than human. Judge for yourself. If a tenant dies, or if he or she is murdered, they are stripped of their clothing within seconds. Jackals would show more compassion.
Considering that filth and wretchedness says a lot, small wonder.
Poverty breeds crime. In the summer, they bake. In the winter, they freeze. They're ignorant, and they are vicious.
You're sure that we're in no danger?
There is one person they fear.
You, Inspector?
Owner's representative. Calls himself Jack-o'-lantern. No one knows much about him. Most of the tenants burrow into their old brewery to forget their past. I suspect he's one of them. The tenants fear him, and he fears me, as much as he's capable of fear. As long as I'm with you, there's no danger.
That's a comfort.
Comforts are almost unknown in the old brewery.
am not afraid. I am angry. I wanted to see this horror for myself. I could not believe what I read. Gross exaggerations, I thought. I am not a naive woman. But I never thought it would be as bad as all this.
Anger is what we need, Mrs. Leonard. Only anger will cleanse. We are avenging angels.
There's a great deal more to see. I'm certain there are bodies buried under the floorboards. We are determined to cut out this sore. Easier said than done.
No planes off the road, and we shall have snow. And what will poor Ronald do then, Corby? He'll sit in a barn, keep himself warm, and hide his head under his wing, poor thing.
She's blind. Lived her whole life in the old brewery. In the dark. They call her Blind Alice.
The poor thing.
This infant, it's dead.
No!
Fortunate child.
How can you be so unfeeling?
Where this pest hole is concerned, I try not to have feelings. Some of the tenants, like Blind Alice here, break my heart. Some annoy me, some amuse me.
Amuse you.
Inspector Burns. Always a pleasure.
Eavesdropping, were you, Jack? Some represent.
American, sir. Your pity and help is misguided.
Trust me. I do what I can. I'm a man of vast experience.
No doubt.
Hypocrite.
Another committee? How do you keep track, eh, Francis? No doubt you're giving it times better than the last year's unit. A brief tour to inspect the unscrupulous vermin. Can't abide missionaries. They're bad luck.
It's those articles in the Illustrated Police Gazette. Dame crusading rag. Clean up the old brewery. Every time when it appears the good citizens squawk like farmyard chickens.
Chickens like to squawk. It's in their nature. Still don't know who the reporter is?
I know as much as you do. Signed himself, Bob Hood.
When we find out who he is, I'll see that he never writes again.
Inspector!
Coming, Reverend. First of the month.
So it is.
Don't bother to count it, Jack. I'm sure you wouldn't cheat me.
Husband?
I've had husbands, 4 or 5, but they always leave.
What can you do? Pickpocket, sneak thief, shoplift?
I can't do any of those things. I should cut for sure.
Pay, she can't stay.
Flops 10 cents a day. Can you manage that?
I'll try.
Starting now. No freeloaders.
This is Margaret, my wife. She keeps the books. She's not like Jack-o'-lantern. She has no heart.
I'll stick her for the first night.
Generous all of a sudden, ain't you, dead leg?
She's got her own teeth.
I don't like the sound of that cough. We've got too many coughers and wheezers.
What's your name, my dear?
Bridget. Bridget Cole.
Hear me well, Bridget Cole. For any business you transact in the old brewery, I get cut. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Rat! Oh! Where? I'm afraid of rats.
Maybe you're in the wrong place.
your slumber. I know how hard you work. The worker needs rest.
New fish. Dead Lake founder.
Let me introduce you to the rat. When it comes to the craft of Shanghaiing, there's none better. You know what Shanghaiing is, don't you, dear? Long sea voyage. All expenses paid. Ha! I was telling sweet Bridget with the cough that no one holds out on Jacqueline. I get my fair share.
True enough, Jack. Fair enough.
Blind rat! God for my tenants! I take care of them! I see that no harm comes their way. I don't interfere. All I ask is that they play fair with Jack. Sailor's my lord, he's been picked clean and I don't hold my cut.
I forgot! Honest, Jack, I forgot! Here, Jack. What I picked from his pocket. All for you.
That's for insulting the proper businessman. Do it again and I'll rip the hide off your face. Fair cut. I'm entitled. No more, no less.
Whatever you say, Jack. You're king.
Fair share.
Go ahead, pop him off a couple more times.
That's how things are done here, Richard Cole. What do you think, Margaret? She might make a good window smasher. Why waste her on picking rags?
10 cents a night steady. That's all I care about.
Pay up, and the world, such as it is yours. This world, Bridget Cole. My world. The old brewery. Welcome.
Long time. Jack's right. Long time.
So, we have to be kind to one another. What good is a sharp tongue out of business?
Police things make things hard. Boys sniffing about. What do you expect me to do? What's this? I thought I told you no monogram. What do you expect me to do? Stick it in the window for hopes that some sharp eye will pick it out? They'd lock me into his prison for good.
It's solid gold.
Silver or gold? Don't matter. I wouldn't be able to sell it in the city. I'd have to ship it off to Jersey. That's at an expense. I'll give you $40 for the lot.
$40? What are you blood-sucking hag? It's worth 5 times that. 10!
$40.
Jack!
And 50 cents. For old time's sake.
$40.50. Done.
Have it delivered tonight. We'll settle accounts then. Think you'll have more?
Don't see why not.
Soon?
There's 1,000 houses waiting to be plucked.
Then pluck. No. Monograms.
Always good to see you, Mother Hubbard. Darling woman. She's miserable. One morning she's gonna wake up and find her throat with cuts.
North winds are blowing, and we shall have snow. And what will poor Robin do then, poor thing? He'll sit in the barn and keep himself warm, and hide his head under his wing, poor thing.
If only us men could do with that. You got power over us, you use it. Not you, Alice dear. You ain't greedy. You ain't mean and petty. You ain't jealous. It's good that you can't see the world for what it is. Your place is here for always in the old mood, where Jack O'Lacker can care for you and see no harm comes your way. You're safe with me. Protected. You're sheltered. You're my favorite. My child.
God bless you, Jack-o'-lantern. You're odd, but you're a saint.
Man of vast experience.
Who would deny it? We all love you, Jack. There ain't another overseer in New York who's as good as you. Here. Have an apple.
I'm smoking mud. I'm not thinking of food. Give the apple to Alice.
I wanted to give it to you, Jack.
Give the apple to Alice, and when Marvin ain't looking, I'll slip you a bottle of fresh made.
Fresh made? You are special, Jack. God bless you, I say. May you live to see 50. Here we are, Alice. Don't forget, Jack. A bottle for free. God bless. Fresh.
So fresh it's green as slime. Of course, you may go blind drinking it. Everything has its price. If I could write poems, I'd write one about this lass. See blind Alice? See? Such a pretty face. That hair. Those eyes. Lips made for kissing. If I was an Arab king, I'd slap her in my Arab. I aspire to quality. She'd never know another man's lips but mine. What kisses she'd offer. virgin kisses. Not like Margaret's. Margaret's kisses are like cement. Jack! Took you long enough to get here. What's the job? Snatch. What? Who?
This is the girl you pointed out in the park. The one you've taken a fancy to.
The rich one. With the rich mother.
And the rich father. They'll pay a plenty to get her back.
You want us to snatch her?
That might not be so easy, Jack.
I'll leave the details to you. Don't fail me.
We won't fail you, Jack. Even if we have to climb into her bedroom window.
Don't harm her. Don't let your hands wander. I want her delivered to me without a mark.
Right.
If I smell your stinky breath on her, I'll twist her neck. Forget the bedroom. Trouble's that way. Out in the open. In the street. Sidewalks is made for snatching. Mohawk!
Yeah, Jack.
Have you forgotten something?
Yeah.
Get here!
Forgot I had it.
You're a liar. Please make your acquaintance inside of the belt. Wow.
There's no longer a question of can something be done. Rather, it is a rallying cry to arms. To arms! If ever Satan has staked his claim, surely he has marked the old brewery. What is worse, diphtheria or despair? There they dwell like demons in a pit. Men, women, children, infants, those with brute strength and those enfeebled without hope. Unpitying world! Are these poor unfortunates to be denied God's mercy? Can they not be redeemed? Are we not our brother's keeper?
Good citizens, I hold in my hand the latest copy of the Illustrated Police Gazette. For those of you who haven't seen it, I urge you to get a copy. You will not believe what you read, but I am here to tell you it speaks the truth. I myself have visited the old brewery. I am witness. My dreams are now nightmares. A gigantic flophouse, unventilated and overcrowded. In one room, I saw huddled together a dozen people ravaged by hunger and disease, too weak to move. I saw a man whose nose had been bleeding for 9 days. With my own eyes, I saw a blind girl cradling a dead child. Do we call ourselves civilized and allow this to continue? I have heard the argument that it is better to contain such souls in one place rather than have them wander the streets. I say shame. We complain of crime, but the police will tell you much of the city's crime flows from that wretched tenement house. Tear down the old brewery. We have the power to do it, and we must.
Let me begin by saying I appreciate the invitation to speak tonight. I have the greatest admiration for the Committee for the Suppression of Crime and Vice. More citizens should get involved. The police have often been criticized for not doing enough. We do all that we can. We are only human. Consider, the old brewery squats in the middle of the Five Points district. The crime rates are the highest in the city of New York. You may have heard that London has bad slums, but compared to the Five Points district, the slums of London are nothing. I know, I've seen them. I am not only a policewoman, I am a student of the human condition. In that one district are hundreds of saloons, vile dance halls, debauchery.
The house is steeped from rotten neglect, and pigs wander in the street. Life is cheap, and so is the rot gut the saloons peddle. It kills more than fever in any year. Hideous murders are commonplace. In any other district, the old brewery could not thrive, but 5 Points is different. I need more officers. Please, write to the city council and request more funds. What else can the police do except hold back the flood? It's me. I'm the owner. I own the old brewery. I got a right to make a living, ain't I? You talk like I'm making a fortune, but I ain't. Half the time, the rent ain't being collected because the tenants don't got the money, or they won't cough it up. I have nothing to do with the old brewery's ways, and it's wrong for you to think I do. I have not set foot in the place in the last 6 years. This is still America, ain't it? I got rights. Are we not our brother's keeper? Not me.
Delivering spuds?
You want her to know what she wants.
What difference does it make? Get it off. Let me have a look.
Sure, Jack, sure.
The gag.
Scream!
In this place, who would care?
True enough. Not a pig.
Bless you. She's lovely. I can smell it from here. Like a spring day. A cool breeze. Trouble?
None. You said it yourself, Jack. Sidewalks is made for snatching.
Can't we watch?
Out.
We done. Good, Jack.
You done good, Mohawk. Now get out and find Margaret for me. My dear. Is there anything more exciting than terror mixed with loveliness? Why, I can hear your heart beating ready to spring from your young bosom. There's nothing to fear, Irene. Surprised that I know your name. I've seen you many times. Just looking at you rests my eyes. You may not think it, but I have a fine eye. I'm a man of vast experience. I appreciate lovely things. And you are lovely. Why? You are frightened, don't we? The place could do with a bit of tidying up, I admit. It's not what you're used to, I understand. I understand. You'll fit in nicely. And you'll stay with me. Lily's big and smart, you know. You mustn't be afraid of me after all. Go on, Irene. Look. Mother's locket, yes. Probably thought she lost it in the park. I could have sold it, but I didn't. I wanted to keep it so I could look at you whenever I want.
Just let me go.
All in good time. Maybe.
Sir, what have I ever done to you?
What's this? A tear? Like a dewdrop. Something glistening on the morning grass. Go on, taste it. Not hungry? Oh, well. having such a sad face? What have I ever done to you, you ask? As if that had anything to do with it.
More mischief?
She's a valuable bird. We'll have to keep her under lock and key. Lana?
No, please, no.
Just a few sips, Irene.
Please.
A few sips, that's all it takes. It'll all be like a dream, Irene.
Lower floor. Doors and locks are stronger down there.
Always down there. It's where life is down there.
What are you waiting for?
This.
Careful where you step, Captain.
How can I do things myself? It's all brewery. I never know what's in front of me. Never know what's behind me. Shadows. First thing I know is they jump me for my jacket. They kill me for my brass buttons.
No, sir, Captain. Jack wouldn't let that happen.
For you, Rag, you've got character. Chair for the captain. How about a drink, fresh made?
I sooner drink polluted water.
We make the best homemade gin in 5 points.
Nothing at 5 points is the best. My God, what is that stench? It's worse than I remember.
Well, I don't smell nothing.
That doesn't surprise me.
If you want to go for the gin, how about mud?
Never smoke this stuff.
No wanty pipe dream.
Certainly not.
No wanty forget everything. Nice, long, sleepy.
Are we gonna talk business or not?
Don't mind the rat. Sense of humor helps pass time.
I have no wish to pass the time. I'm 2 minutes short. Have you got anything for me?
You're in luck.
How's that?
Lock below, Captain. Waiting for you.
Anything I can use. Young. We'll be gone for 2 years.
Long time.
Where you bound?
Not that's any business of yours, Jack O'Lantern. The China coast.
Off on the China run, huh? Bless me. I envy you. Seeing all those strange and wondrous sights. But never mind the stink here. You'll come back stinking of tea and sweet perfume.
What's locked below?
Able-bodied seaman. You won't have to teach him a thing. Like they say. He knows the ropes. He knows the knots.
How much?
2 years will cost you more than usual.
I've never paid more than $12 a head.
You've never been gone for 2 years. Look at it our way. In 2 years, we could Shanghai him 2 or 3 times. He'd lost to us. Out of circulation.
Jack's right. Like always. We've got to be compensated.
Compensated? Compensated. That's a word that sits heavy on your thick tongue, Rat. You must have stolen it. But I'm proud of you. Yes. We must be compensated.
Let me have a look at it. If I like what I see, we'll talk.
Right?
Follow me, Captain. This way.
You'll be a rich man one day, Jack O'Lantern. The bad liquor, the money doesn't get you. But the law is slip a noose around your neck.
Rich man. That's what I want. That's what I'm hungry for. I'll see my pretty bird. Margaret! Where are you, Margaret?
A word with you, Jack.
Gee, Francis. You ought to know better than to sneak up on a man in the old brewery. I might have had a knife. I might have spun around and stabbed. You could be dead. Wouldn't that be an awful sight?
Troubled times.
Eh?
A committee for the suppression of crime and vice.
Barnyard chickens? They don't have you rattled. They're as regular as the seasons. Let them huff and puff. Something else will attract their attention. Time. All time.
Then there's the Gazette.
Public must have its lurid tales, Francis.
You don't want more trouble than you can handle. What is it? What's wrong?
Francis here thinks we're in for hard times. Illustrated Police Gazette. Anything for circulation.
A girl of good family has disappeared. Not the sort of thing I'd expect from the old brewery. It would be much too dangerous.
You think we have
I
it?
didn't say that, did I? Jack here is much too smart to stumble with the stupid kidnapping, especially when the parents are well connected. The rich don't care what you do down here, Jack. But when you roam uptown, they don't like it. Don't like it one bit. They develop teeth, and they bite.
Give her back, Jack. She'll hang us
Shut
up.
up!
I've said all I've got to say. If you had her, giving her back wouldn't help. She'd only implicate the old brewery, and then where would we be? It would be better if she were never found.
Now you've gone and done it. You and your women. Did you think you could snatch a girl like that and get away with it?
Talking like Francis. It's that newspaper's doing it. Pass, I tell you.
No.
That bird'll make us rich.
I've seen how you look at her, Jack. Let it be. Burns is right. You'll stumble. We've got enough. We can get out. We can live someplace else. Look at me, Jack. Look at me the way you look at her.
Got soft in the head.
$25 for the ale price and below.
Excellent.
But I need another man. Doesn't have to be from the sea, but he does have to be strong. $18 for him.
25 and 18
$43.06.
My wife is a magician when it comes to figures. Say 45.
I've made my offer.
We like. Why quibble? 2 men, $43 for the pair.
Do you guys like the play? What? Do you guys like the play? I like this play. I like the play.
It's kind of weird though.
I watched it like 50 times.
Go on, girl. Right.
Half asleep.
It's the laudanum. Finish the sentence. Let's see what's here. They will kill if the money isn't there. I told you to write they will kill me if the money isn't there. Put in me. Right there. Put it in. Hurry up.
Do I have to take it uptown?
You'll do as you're told.
Jack said I was to deliver the note. This one's dumber than a brick. She's right, Mrs. I'm dumber than a brick.
Don't take brains to slip a note in the letterbox.
What if she goes to the wrong address? What if I do go to the wrong address?
You better not.
Well, I'm scared.
Would you rather go back to the street? You can cough yourself to death in the gutter.
All right, I'll take the note. There she goes again. How much of that stuff did you give her?
Enough to keep her quiet.
You gave her too much. You might kill the goose. Jack said he wanted the letter delivered by nightfall.
I know what Jack said! Yes. Yes, to the point. Clear and to the point. They will kill me if the money isn't there.
She didn't sign it. She will.
What?
Come on, Jill, wake up!
What?
You didn't sign your name.
Name? You heard her. Sign your name.
And then you can sleep.
Sleep. Yes. Let me sleep.
Scribble Irene and we'll leave you alone.
Irene?
Right! That's it. Good.
She's dead to the world. Pretty, if you like her sort. What am I going to tell Jack if he asks me about the letter?
You'll tell him you delivered it.
I can't lie to Jack.
Then stay out of his path! If you say anything to him, you'll have me to deal with. And you know, Pretty Polly, I'm not a gentleman.
Then it will be your funeral, not mine.
Then stop complaining!
What if I do go to the wrong address? What if someone stops me? What if I see the police? What do I do? What do I do?
That's better. Forget this letter, understand?
You mean I don't have to take it?
Remember I said. Forget this letter.
Happy to, Mrs. Happy to.
Stay away from Pretty Polly. She's a bad influence.
Yes, Mrs. Yes.
None of that now. None of that. Mother's milk. Only a sip it'll do you good.
I've got to get out of here. I've got to get away.
My name is Bob Hood.
What's all of that?
I got it, Jack!
What the?
Try to get away, but I got it, Jack.
Where's Margaret? That female? But you caught my bird. Good for you, dead leg. You're a better man than I thought.
It's who?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Is that Wait, someone's telling us.
$1,000 from good citizens, Pilgrim, John W. $10 from Mr. Henry C. Babcock. $5 from Mrs. Cornelia Logan, widow, Staten Island. $100 from the Anti-Resurrectionist Committee. $20 from Reverend and Mrs. Oakley of Brooklyn Heights. $2 from little Mary Heyman and her baby brother Joseph. $7 from Mrs. Julia Forsyth of Charles Street. $50 from Abraham and Sarah Levins.
$100 from the Commissioners of Charity. 50 cents from Lee Sue of Bottle Alley. $10 from Mrs. Emma Hogg. $100 from the Merchants Association of Hester Street. $25 from the Bowery Museum. $100 from the New York Mission Society. $2 from George Ferris. $50 from Herman's Knockhorse Garden. $10 from a friend. $15 from the Firemen's Benevolent League. $100 from the Cherry Street Marching Society and Democratic Club. And $20 from Mrs. Bertha Hines in memory of her darling boy Rupert, fallen in the war with Mexico. All this and more coming in.
Hallelujah!
What's up, Johnny?
Pretty Polly, I'm here. Pay the patroon. Patroon Day.
What have you got for me, Polly?
Like always on Patroon Day, $1.
Good business, woman. Always tend to good business. I admire you. What is there?
The rat.
What you got for me, rat?
I ain't got no dollar, that's for sure.
I understand. We all can't be a pretty Polly. You get what you can, it's the thought that counts. I hope next month you'll be more appreciative.
Depends on trade.
Mohawk.
What the rat gave was for both of us. We're mates.
Mates, eh? 2 for 1. Mohawk thinks it's bargain day, Margaret.
It's Patroon Day.
Don't fret, Margaret. Mohawk will make it up. There's always next month.
Blind Alice.
Alice don't pay. Ever.
Bridget Cole.
Here I be, missus.
Step forward and pay the patroon.
All I got for the day's a nickel. I beg. I already paid my rent.
This has nothing to do with the rent.
What's it for?
Don't get him angry, dear. Give Jack-o'-lantern a nickel.
No need to confuse the girl. She's new. You see, Bridget Cole, it's a ceremony. Tradition. If it wasn't for Jack here keeping on good terms with the police, they'd be here every day instead of just now and then. If it wasn't for me, you'd be behind bars or in the gutter. When no one else takes you in, I do. I've got your interest at heart. I'm your father and your mother.
Jack is like one of them old Dutch landowners on the Hudson.
True enough.
Each year, all the tenants show up and give the old Dutchman a gift, or something, to show they appreciate his protection and such.
Only with me, it's once a month. Of course, Bridget Cole, if you don't want to show your appreciation, it's all right. It's not absolutely necessary.
My husband never forgets a tenant who fails to show appreciation.
It's a fancy of mine, Bridget. Thank you, dear. I appreciate your appreciation.
Pay the patroon! Patroon Day.
Society, Committee for the Suppression of Crime and Vice, thrill seeker, slumber.
Never mind who I am.
You say so.
I'm your father and your mother. I
I'd as soon be an orphan.
Expensive dress. Expensive fur. Expensive jewelry. How'd you get in here?
I walked in.
Weren't you afraid?
Why should I be?
In this part of town, people have been killed for a dime. In the old brewery, they've been killed for a copper penny. What can I say? The battle instincts of man, it's always been so.
Save the sermons for your filthy clock. I know all about the old brewery. That's why I'm here. I can take care of myself. Don't worry. I'm not going to shoot you.
Never gave it a thought.
I'm a good shot.
I believe it. Still, don't know of very many fashionable ladies that carry pistols.
I wasn't always a lady. I'm a lady now. I intend to stay one.
What do you want from me?
Murder.
What about murder?
I want you to murder someone.
Why should I?
I'll pay you well.
Who do you want squashed? Why? How much?
I'm a married woman. Respectable. My husband loves me and is well off. I have everything I want. I intend to keep it that way.
Do you have a problem?
Yes. A cousin has sought me out. A distant cousin. But no matter. The point is, he knows things about me.
Yes. The past. It's always creeping up on you when you're not looking. Bury the past, I say.
I thought I had.
Alas, this, cousin is blackmailing you.
You catch on quick.
I'm a man of vast experience.
I paid him nothing. I told him I needed time.
Wise. What makes you think I'm the man for the job?
Instinct.
Yes. Instinct. The female substitute for logic.
Besides, he lives here. He's one of your tenants.
Bless me.
You know him. These days, he calls himself Mohawk.
Mohawk?
Yes.
That's a wonder. Blackmail? Didn't think he had it in him. He's getting above his station, like they say. His talent's for blowing up Chinese laundries. Not blackmail. Nothing subtle.
Obviously, you don't know him as well as you think.
Maybe. Can't say I blame him. He wants prospects. Still, he's got no finesse. Once a pig gets his snout in the door, he wants to put his feet up on the table.
He's dangerous to me.
See that? Still, I couldn't kill one of my tenants. Or my children. I'll have someone else do it.
Just so it's done. And soon.
Ooh, like a cucumber in the rain. Why not do the job yourself?
I've already told you. I'm a lady.
Look at that. Mohawk.
You'll do it?
Depends on price paid. I don't work cheap.
Gold.
Gold. You are anxious. It's got a nice taste.
Don't choke on it. And don't fail me.
I would miss this one. I'll never forget your face.
Forget it. For the patroon.
Why couldn't you?
There is such a thing as friendship.
Ha!
It wouldn't be fair.
What's so special about Mohawk?
Mohawk and me been through a lot together.
See the shine in the business.
Is it real cold?
Ain't empty flash. All for you, that.
Why do you want to give me gold?
I don't want to disappoint a lady. I gave her my promise.
Then do it yourself.
All for you, Miss Conrad.
No.
Bless me. You've never had gold before, have you? Gold ain't cold. It's warm. Hot. Go on, feel the heat in your hand.
No.
I thought we understood each other. Businessmen.
Wait.
Yes.
I've got an idea.
Beginner's luck.
The captain needs that second man.
Good thinking, Rat. We'll get paid twice. Mohawk's been looking pale. The sea air will do him good.
At least he won't be dead.
You're a kind friend. Well, thank you for your time.
Knock him out and tie him up.
Usual procedure.
Coin.
The coin was for killing, not shame.
I had to get something for remembering the captain needed a second man.
We won't argue. I want the lady to know he's out of the way. Who knows? He'll be gone for 2 years. When he comes back, she may be dead.
You're right, Jack. It ain't cold at all. It's hot. And heat's comfort in cold times.
Ballast shape. Step for the leader. I don't know, but I think Jack's onto me. It's a strange feeling. If I move too quickly, everything will crumble. They wouldn't hesitate to kill me. They would enjoy it. What's one more victim? It's that girl I worry about, Irene Felton. They keep her on a lock and key. There's something unhealthy by the way Jack looks at her. Nasty cat and lovely mouse. If the police were quick to crash in, she'd be lost forever. I'm watching the situation. Work up a sketch for the lead-in. Make it a grabber. People who cannot read enjoy dramatic pictures. If you don't hear from me in the next 3 days, no, the worst has happened to me. Check underneath the floorboards.
You surprised me, Margaret. Never known you to drink a fresh made.
It's you. Not exactly what I'd call a friendly welcome.
I need a drink, and what I do is none of your business.
Your drinking is none of my business. I agree. Still, you surprised me. You've always been so cautious. A good wife for a wild man like Declan. He needs a steadying influence. It's coming down, Margaret, and there's nothing we can do about it.
What are you going on about?
We've had the best of it, and now it's over.
Talking crazy. I'll get jazzed.
Do that.
den of thieves. I salute you. Hail and farewell. Why not? I've always wanted to give it a try. Pay the patroon. Patroon day.
That you, Jack? God bless. You're a saint.
Saint, is it? Is that what you think of him?
The police? I ain't done nothing wrong. Here. Have an apple.
Do you have a license to peddle those apples?
A license? License? License?
Some money you couldn't laugh to yourself, Francis. What are you doing in my chair?
It's like a throne, isn't it?
Of course it is. That's why I like it. What's up?
Didn't Margaret tell you?
Said she couldn't make any sense out of what you were saying.
Well, I'll be blunt. Nothing lasts forever. It's coming down, Jack.
It's coming down. Top plane.
The Committee for the Suppression of Crime and Violence. They've done it.
Barnyard chickens? They've done what?
They've raised over $16,000. Even the city kicked in.
So what?
Margaret's right. So what?
Don't you get it? The owner has sold you out. Sold the old brewery. This decayed heap now belongs to the Committee for the Suppression of Crime and Vice. They're going to tear it down.
No.
Flatten it.
No.
Wipe it away like dirt on a dinner plate. Going, gone.
No!
You told them, Jack. The streets of Manhattan Island will flood with the unwanted, the unwashed, the mad. You'll have the last laugh.
Do something.
There's nothing I can do. It's over. Go south. There's still money to be made in the slave trade. A man like you will always prosper. You'll manage to sink to the top. You can't stay, Jack. You've got to get out. That's why I'm here. Make him understand, Margaret. There mustn't be any trouble.
Kingdom.
Francis is right, Jack. There mustn't be any trouble. We've got more than enough to last for the rest of our lives. We'll be the last to starve.
Never have the power I had here.
That's the tough thing to give up, Jack. It always is. The committee wants to move fast. They're impatient. Our chickens have turned into ferocious tigers. This will ease the pain.
Nothing will ease the pain.
This will.
Money.
$1,500. For you.
Eh?
1,500.
Fortune. The tenants won't leave. I know that. I could rush the place. What have I got? 40 men? Bloodshed would be terrible. Think what I'd endure from the press and the public. If I fail, the mayor would have to send in the militia. It'll be war, Jack. How many dead? 100? 2? 3? In the end, it'll all be the same. No more old brewery.
Who gave you this money?
The committee. It's all there. I didn't even take my commission.
Mission.
I told them you were the man to do it, Jack. I told them, despite what they may think, you were a capable soldier who knew how to get the job done. Hear that, Jack?
I'm heavy with the compliments and generous with the money.
Get them out, Jack. With as little trouble as possible. You're the only man who can do it. They'll follow you.
Thought we'd go on forever.
That's the poet in you. You know better. That money will make you rich. You've got a future. Don't. It's over.
Fetch up Irene Feld.
Forget about her, Jack. We don't need any more trouble.
You heard what I said. Fetch her up!
She's not for you, Jack!
Don't stand in my way, Margaret. You'll do as you're told. I'm master here.
Oh, Jack. Why can't I be enough for you? Why can't you look at me the way you look at other women? You loved me once. I've been a good wife, haven't I?
Back her up, I say. Back her up. She's coming with us.
No!
Let's hear no more about it. Stay here. I'll be back.
What's wrong? Why are you crying? Did he hit you?
Enough games, Mr. Bob Hood.
Who told you?
Matter? Known for a long time.
Does Jack know?
Not yet. I'm the only one. As far as I know.
Why didn't you tell him?
I wanted you to shut this place down. I wanted you to succeed, and you have. It's not enough. Here. Take it. I will open the bird's cage. Fly away with her, Mr. Bob Hood. Get her out. Not through the tunnels. The rat will be watching. This way. It's closer to the sidewalk. Once you hit the sun, you'll be safe.
What
Don't
about
come
Jack?
back. You let me worry about Jack. Hurry!
Margaret, you take this one. There's another one in the passageway. Soak the rags. This place will flame up like a paper lantern.
What are you saying?
Saying we're gonna torch the place. When I have others doing it, it wouldn't be right.
Not this way, Jack. No!
You know a better way to get them out, Margaret? I know them way better than you. They'll stick around till Judgment Day. Barnacles, I say, get it all. But must be must. It'll be a purification.
Stop it, Jack! Stop it! You've lost your senses! Not this way!
Purification. Everything burned clean.
Stop!
Fibbing and fobbing, that's what it is. Fibbing and fobbing and thieving and robbing.
Fire! 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 Don't worry about him. Keep going. Don't stop.
That like?
Don't stop into the street. What are you waiting for? He doesn't carry a gun. Leave him to me. Run!
Where's the lip?
Let them go, Jack. God's my witness. I'll slice your head. You know I'll do it.
My lovely bird. My Irene.
She doesn't belong to you, Jack.
Dead leg?
You're not as smart as you think. That was him. The Illustrated Police Gazette, Bob Hood!
Ah!
He's burning you out, that's what he's doing. $1,500 in his pocket. The Committee for the Suppression of Crime and Vice. They gave him the money.
Shut up.
It's over.
I said shut up!
Your nose is so blocked you can't smell it. Kerosene!
Shut up!
Look in his pocket. The money is there. $1,500. The police brought it. Jack betrayed us. He sold us out. He's a traitor!
Liar! God gets me, Margaret.
I smell kerosene.
What's in your pocket, Jack?
Eh?
Money? 1,500?
Margaret, we're crazy. Out of her head, she'd lie.
Wouldn't lie to us,
lied.
Kerosene! I smell it!
Kerosene. His pocket. Someone check his pocket.
I'll do it.
Let me.
What are you doing, you old fool? Margaret lied. I said she lied.
More money than there is in the entire world. You can read, rat. What's printed there?
Committee for the Suppression of Crime and Vice. Were you going to share it with us, Jack? Were you going to show your appreciation?
You understand? Any of you Margaret lied. Don't leave me! Alice! The north wind doth blow. We shall snow. What will wrong with you then? Poor thing. Sit in the barn. To keep himself warm. Hide his head under his wing. Poor thing.
Take the admiral.